This young man who was talking here, Mohadi, he says he wants to be like me. I said a few things he can do. When I was young, at the age of 19, I was sentenced to death. That has not happened to him. He must go through that first. I survived because I was underage. But he won't survive because he's above age, so he'll get hanged. I took poison and remained unconscious for 3 days. I said he must do the same and see whether he will survive. But he is looking for the easier things only. So Mohadi, those are the challenges. If you want to be president, take poison first. And then survive after 3 days. Also jump the border to South Africa, as I did. Majesty, King of the Kingdom of Eswatini, King Mswati III, my dear brother, President of the Republic of Botswana, who is with us here, and my young brother, President of Madagascar, this young man, Ajulina. The others know them already. My brother from Botswana is always here. I don't need to stand up. He's always with us here. The Vice President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, General Chiwenga, Vice President, Colonel retired Mohadi, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Shawa. Oh, did I mention it? Tina King, Mamona. Mamona. Aregubi. The king and Iswatiga. King, kwete mamboje, king. Tina waripana. Ukaona nyika chi shanyigwa na makingi inenge yawa nyika chayo manje. We also have our Executive Secretary, Sadiq, our son here. Mnomziwa nditi. This young man who was talking here, Mohadi, he says he wants to be like me. I said a few things he can do. When I was young, at the age of 19, I was sentenced to death. That has not happened to him. He must go through that first. I survived because I was underage. But he won't survive because he's above age, so he'll get hanged. I took poison and remained unconscious for 3 days. I said he must do the same and see whether he will survive. But he is looking for the easier things only. So Mohadi, those are the challenges. If you want to be president, take poison first. And then survive after 3 days. also jump the border to South Africa, as I did. We have with us here King Mswati. He's a long friend of Zimbabwe. You're most welcome. Our young man there, Angelina. Very, very, very close friend of Zimbabwe. Last time I was in his country, he looked after me as his father. But my vice president wants to be like me, can never get that treatment. Of course, we have our executive secretary with us. Magos is here. Allow me to extend a special welcome to you all to this tour of Geopomona Waste Management Limited. Muchayebuka kuti panapa pakazara china. Chayebuka. Oh, sure. I must speak in English. This place was full of flies. It was dirty. Dirty. But this young man, Nguwaya, has transformed this place, created an environment where we now come here and you see green lawn. It's beautiful. In the past, when we were driving past through here, we would close our nose for 3 minutes and drive fast because it was stinking. But you can come and eat fish and chips now. Yeah. He's transformed the place. It's beautiful. Environmental management. Congratulations, young man. As with all the countries of origin, Zimbabwe continues to face a daunting task of managing waste disposal in a sustainable manner. This is the site here in our country where we have achieved management of waste. Our capital city, Harare, generates waste every single second. And the captains of our city do not know how to manage the waste they generate. But this place, this young man here, I don't know where he came from. Suddenly he has been able to manage waste generated by our capital city. And our capital city is now being kept clean. Congratulations, young man. I think if you go to council and want to be elected, you win. At least I'll vote for you. You see, the rapid urbanization, population growth, and increasing mass consumptive patterns continue to produce unprecedented amounts of both household and industrial waste. And we must find a way to deal with that. Now, this place here just does that. You see, the unintended consequences of high rates of resource consumption have harmed our urban environments through the production of waste, which is beyond the management capacities of most local government and municipal authorities. This situation is worsened by limited access to modern disposal technologies and equipment, as well as appropriately trained manpower. Illegal dumping of waste coupled with the improper disposal of highly hazardous chemicals also exacerbates the risk of negative health and environmental consequences to our people and future generations. For Zimbabwe, this background necessitated the adoption of robust and responsive models that enable local authorities to sustainably manage waste. The establishment of comprehensive frameworks for effective chemical management, disposal of waste for environmental renewal and protection have led to the vast innovations, including in the renewable energy space. We are now generating electricity here from the waste which was here. I remember, as I've said earlier on, when we used to pass through here, we would drive very fast because it was stinking. But because of new technologies, you can have your fish and chips, very safely. Through the new opportunities availed by my government's waste management strategy, Geopomona Waste Management came in with this investment, partnering with the government, the city of Harare, and local communities. This waste to energy initiative has not only addressed the environmental challenges that were caused by this dump site, but the plant, once completed, will generate electricity for the national grid from the west. This plant is therefore a demonstration of the vast potential of strategic innovations in resolving our day-to-day community and national economic questions, such as power supplies. This project further dovetails with our theme, promoting innovation to unlock opportunities for sustainable economic growth and development towards an industrialized SADC. The fact that this company is people-centered with a large pool of youth and women being employed here is commendable. Additionally, the waste-to-energy project will contribute to the reduction of greenhouse gas emissions in line with our national determined contributions towards climate change mitigation. The electricity to be generated here will significantly complement government efforts to broaden the country's energy mix through optimum power generation from renewable energy sources like here. My dear Your Majesty, Excellencies, distinguished guests, our vision for Zimbabwe is to prioritize environmental sensitivity waste management and disposal systems in all our communities. I extend my sincere gratitude to the Geopomona Private Limited management here and the staff for partnering with government in addressing this critical issue. Such projects will undoubtedly contribute to creating a cleaner, healthier, and a prosperous future for all. I hope that these tours will be insightful and that we will draw valuable lessons from each other's experiences. I'm sure that various communities within the region can implement such innovative projects as we have witnessed here at this Geopomona Waste Management Project. Let us never shy away from thinking outside the box, adapting best practices from elsewhere, guided by our own realities on the ground, to drive the modernization, industrialization, and development of the region. We remain mindful that SADC must be built and must be governed and must be paid for by us, its citizens. The weighty responsibility for this duty to develop our country lies with us and nobody else. Let us scale up endeavors across all sectors to propel every community into a prosperous future, leaving no one and no place behind. When I was growing up, in the 40s, we were told about Big Ben. I think it's a big bell or something. My brother, in England. Yeah. We were taught about Big Ben in the 40s at school, 50s, the early 50s. That the biggest bell in the world is in London. That when we grow up, we take opportunity to go and see Big Ben. A bell. I didn't know it was just an enlarged bell which we use in our kettle in the countryside. Especially in Botswana, they have all of these bells, around their kettle. They have lots of kettle in Botswana. The Big Ben bell is just bigger. So don't spend the money and say, I want to go and see Big Ben. You can produce it. Yeah. So don't shy away from thinking outside the box. Each country, each people must develop their country themselves, build it themselves, pray for it themselves. If I leave Harare and go to Tokyo, and they said to the Japanese, I've come to pray for you, they will arrest me. Pray for your country yourselves. Build your country yourselves. Modernize your country yourselves. Admire your country yourselves. Oh, sorry. C'est Sunday today. It's God's day. We mustn't talk politics on Sunday. God bless you all. God bless Zimbabwe.
Very nice preaching. Thank you. You missed a good place.